Hello and welcome back to Minecraft with yours truly, Azarmorph. Okay, in this episode we're just going to catch up on a few things I've been doing off screen. First and foremost is that I've automated the stone production. Basically putting cobblestone into a chest, going through the hoppers, into the furnaces, through some other hoppers underneath the furnaces, and hey presto, using lava I get a much better return for my bucks. Don't know what's going on here with this graphical glitch, but we do seem to have one. Maybe it's a snapshot, maybe it's my graphics card going, please clean me, I don't know, but I'll look into that. It's due for a bit of a clean, the PC. Always keep your PC clean, and if you play an Xbox and PlayStation, etc., keep them clean too. Now, down here, as you can see, I've done a little bit of a tidy up as well. I've brought some earth down because I would like to, in the future, get a silk touch tool of some sort, grab some grass and bring it down so that it just softens these grey edges. We've done quite a bit of, I've done a chunk of splunking. I couldn't say quite a bit of splunking, but actually I would say it's more strip mining, but I'm going to do it in such a way that I'm going to dig a corridor before branching out. But I needed it for the materials, predominantly after stone, not high valuable stuff, but predominantly after stone and irodite and etc., granite, dorite, and andesite as it is. Right, okay, time to head out. Make sure there's no creepers about, as there's quite a few just before I did this recording. Now, as you can see, we've got a good pumpkin fan. It looks like we've had a bunny jump on the pumpkin, so I'll have to replant that. But yeah, getting plenty of pumpkins up, and we've done a bit of work on the tree farm and smartening it up a little bit. Come out with a solution, so we're just going to go up to a vantage point which I marked out with this. Now, as you can see, it grew a little bit. It's a 6x5 in the direction towards the sun, which is above that cloud somewhere. Yeah, quite like it. As I said before, I don't know if I said this in the last episode, but I've gone, instead of the 1, 2, 3 light, and then 1, 2, 3 tree, 1, 2, 3 light, I've gone for the 5 gaps, so it gives us a good 3 between. Use the redstone for the tree planting, and I've used the grey for the lights with the jack-o'-lanterns. So all good, all good. Not done much of the farm, just carried on. As you can see, nearly got a full wheat, which is all good. Now, I did say I was just going to start it and then find a boundary. Well, I think I found my boundary, so I've started to work over here. Now, as you can see, it's a 5x5. I'm going to go for a 5x5, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put water. That's what the beginning of that is, a trench. But I'm going to use stone bricks in there to give it a bit of a lining. We're going to have little canals in amongst it. So I think at the moment I'm looking at one and another one over in that distance there, which would give us 4. That row here, let's go right, yeah, that row there will go, and water will come into there, and we'll have another one over there. So at the moment looking at 5 to possibly 6 tree farms going up, and each one will have a different type of tree. So in this one we'll have oak, possibly this one will be beech, darkwood, etc., etc. When I get to the trees that are 2x2, that could make things a bit interesting with the design, and I might have to come up with a special design for it. Now, what I think we'll do is a show and tell, because what I've got is a vision of this before I converted it, in its la natural state, and what I would like to do is do a scan. So if this works, up in the either left, right, bottom, whatever, there will be a shot up here of this area before we've done the work. So I think I'm now going to just pan around. So as you can see, we are beginning to move forward in getting this area changed, altered, improved, and useful. And obviously with the idea of the wood, excuse the scrolling, it's the fact is that I actually use a tractable. Oh, and also if you're hearing noises in the background, that's because at this time of night they seem to want to dig up a road local to us. So we're hearing a bit of the old beep beep as trucks reverse, and also some other noise effects like as they shout at each other. Wagon. yeah, so there we go. That will hopefully give you a good idea of what we've managed to achieve whilst we've been offline, and it's getting dark. Because I did have to stop for a little bit between that, believe it or not, because there was a little bit too much noise going on outside. So what are we going to do in this episode? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little kippy pose. So we'll see you in the morning. No. What we're going to do is that we're going to do a little bit more of a clearance, so you can see the idea of what I'm up to with the tree farm. So we're going to have a little explore the tree farm. I'm going to show you, if I remember how to do it rightly, the new fences. Yes, we're in this snapshot. There came out some new doors, fences, and such like. So we're going to use, I think, beach fencing along here. So we'll listen. We'll come up with that shortly. But as you can see, it changes around. What I have done is I've taken 3 blocks back and then tiered it up. So if you have a look at this, I took an edge off this hill. I'll carry that on as we go down. Replace some of it with grass that was uniform. Here I haven't done that, but I'm not worried. I've also built a wall here just to kind of give it defined edge. But this shows you some of the fun you can have when clearing a hill. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So we're going to do this. Start clearing that out. But what else are we going to do in this episode? We're going to go and get ourselves some slime. So it'll mean that we'll have to wait for the sun to set. I know I have just slid through the night. But we'll wait for the sun to set and we'll get out into the swamp and see if we can find ourselves some slimes to get some slime balls so that we can make some leads and we can start populating an area around here temporarily for animals. Then I think we're going to start looking to head into our heart of our base because, as I said, I wanted to start making the stables. And with leads, we'll be able to bring horses across. We won't be able to ride them until we find ourselves a saddle. So we'll get on with that as well. But as you can see, tiering this again. This is just for the wall so that we will bring the bricks along. So I guess there's no time like the present, but just to get going and starting to clear this hill out. There we go. And this is the nice way, an easy way of doing it. Is just to knock the bricks away and let the torches do all the work for you. And slowly march forward. And then you can do the same thing again. So it's literally, that's the kind of fun I've been having with trying to clear some of this area out. That makes it a little bit easier, but also gives me plenty of gravel. That's what I was looking for, gravel. And gives me some cobble, etc. So this, as I say, will be the 5x5. I've already kind of got the initial 5 across that way, 5 down here for the oak. This will be where we cut in and make the lakes. I think it should look nice. Another 5x5 here. It will mean that I have to make a slight alteration to this landscape here, but we can really make that look like something. And yeah, and then it's really kind of, that's this area I'm thinking about making the farmland. But for now, we'll move on and have some animals probably tucked in this area for the moment, as this is the central point of operation for the moment. But as you can see, quite a bit of gravel has been collected over the time. I'll stick that in there for the moment. Getting some wood together, which is always good, and earth, using that up for landscaping, etc. So losing a little bit of the green, but really there was a lot more grey up here than green. Right, so I think what we'll do now is I'll carry on clearing and preparing this area out here until it gets dark, and then we'll go slime hunting. Yes, we will. So, see you when it gets dark. Right, we're back at HQ, and I've got another iron sword, because this was getting a little bit weak, but it's night time and there's some spiders out there, and there's a whole lot of creepers out there, and zombies, so let's get stuck in then. Oh, there's quite a lot of spiders actually. Oh, lads, let's have your string please, and your eyes and everything else. Come on, a bit large. There we go, that's good. That's not what we're after though. We are actually after some slimes, which I'm hoping are going to be down here. Let's just take a trip down the internal area, which I did block off. You can hear more spiders. I'm going to just come through there. A bunny on a lily pad. Never thought I'd see it. Let's see that. Bunny on a lily pad. Now, let's hope for a slime or two, because there's a cow. I want to get that cow, although I think there's cows near that one. Bunny on lily pad. Bunny on lily pad. Sheep, that's not what we're after. Here, slimies. Plenty of other things, but no slimies as yet, but this is probably the right place to find them. Let's just make ourselves a little path. Oops, I'll have them anyhow. Let's have them for some other service, I'm sure. The swamp, let's see how big this swamp is. What, did you see what I think I saw? Yeah, we've got a slime. So give me your slime ball, my friend. What's that? Small slime as well? Maybe a zombie. Took him a while to notice me, didn't he? Yep, there we go. Slimes ahoy! And we've got string. So, you know, we could make a lead right now and just crack on, couldn't we? All those zombie and spider and stuff. Yeah, this could get messy very quickly, couldn't it? Are you drowning in there? Ooh, he gave me a carrot. It's a good thing I got them already. Oh wow. Look at the glowy bow up there on that skeleton. Whoa, zombie. Right, okay, we got what we came for. So I think you do a little retreat. There's a witch up there. Can you see her just above my crosshairs? So we kind of want to do a little bit of a retreat, because we did. That was a lot quicker than I thought. We got 3. Right. So we've seen one cow, which is over. Yes, one cow, which is over there. We need to find another, so we've got a breeding pair. Let's just push our luck a little bit, shall we? A little creeper and zombie. Let's see if we can push our luck a little bit. Hello, creepers, zombies. Oh yeah, let's not push our luck anymore. oh, mini meat. Have it. Faster, look, another carrot. Yeah, they just want to give me carrots. How nice are they? Oh, right, okay, we're now under advanced attack. Let's get out of here. We've got a creeper. Whee! Yeah, he took some of the landscape out, didn't he? Let's just go down there. I don't think there's anything major. We'll pick up that reeds though. We got a skeleton ahead. Have it. And hopefully one more have it. Yeah, no, he's going to take another one. No, he's not, because I'm out of arrows. Wee, hello sir, how are you? There you go, thank you very much. So there's only one cow down here. We're going to have to find another cow. Arse, another cow. So we're nearly back. Plenty of rabbits. We'll also have to get some of those put together as well, I think. As I say, put together by that, I mean collect them together and start to breed with them so we can get our lucky rabbit foots. I believe they give us... Now, where's that spider? Nyaha. And did I... Yes, I did. That was my fault. Hello. By that, I mean I've squished the branch. Plenty of bad guys out here. Look at this, crazy patterns. But so I'll have to work out what that's all about. But anyway, let's get back in, because we're going to get this zombie invasion in a minute, I think. Good. Haha, can't see me. I can see you. So we've got 3 slimes, spider's eyes, pumpkin seeds, which I'll have to replant, lily pads, blah blah blah. So that's so good. Right, let's get to daytime, get some normality back to it, and then let's start getting some animals together. Be right back. Once I've had a sleep and got rid of these monsters. Nothing quite like the smell of barbecued zombie in the morning. Anyhow, we're going to now crack on with getting some lassos now. Let's see if I get this right. Sometimes don't, but I did this time. There we go. So we got a couple of leads. I called them lassos there, didn't I? Anyway, a couple of leads. Bags are pretty full, so what we're going to do now is sneak out and make sure we haven't got a creeper on nearby. No, we're all good. And I'm just going to go down here. Some zombie flesh. Always good, even though we're not trading yet. I think I'll put the bow out the way for the moment. Yep, and yep. Let's just grab those. That's fortunate. My mistake. That's interesting. My mistake paid off by giving me an extra seed. So I was just having a look over there. Now, I think we could drop the stuff off and pick up some wood and find a location where we can basically make a little pen for our cows. Hello, Piggy. You've come up. Okay, that's fine. So let's go into here where we got the cobblestone. We'll have to keep that on us. Get rid of all that. That's fine. Anything else at the moment? I'll just get the leather pads on. No, we're all good. So let's go. Yes. I said I was going to do one thing and then I was just about ready to go. Right, we're going to run away and do other things. Birchwood. We don't have any birchwood here. Right, we'll just make an ordinary fence then. And I'll show you another time about the ordinary fences. So let's just do that. Now I think what you now do is, I could be wrong. Let's see. Oop. Yep, there's your fences. You get 3 now, and you have to do it that way. Let's have 30. There you go, and put this back in there, and I'll keep those sticks for now because I'll need them for other fences. Right, I'm thinking that we make it over here because it'll be a while before we get here, he says. But knowing me, it might be a bit longer. And this will only be a temporary location. Hello, skeleton that's been dead, and zombie that's been dead. But I'm thinking that we make it possibly in here for the moment. And this, I've just randomly put them down. I don't know what's going on with my graphics, but they are a bit strong. Did you hear that? I heard a skeleton. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we want to leave 8 free. I haven't made a gate or anything, of course. There we go. So that's me left 3 free, that's fine. Now let's torch this one up. It's even numbers, so even better. I'm going to have to look into what my graphics are doing for sure. Because that just looks... Actually, that might be the new look of the fences, but I doubt it somehow. But I've got a bit of a graphical bleed, so I'll have a look into that and see if it is the snapshot or it is my graphics card playing silly buggers. I'm hoping it's the snapshot, but there we go. Right, so we've got that up and running. Let's go find ourselves not bunnies but cows. So we're going to go back to the swamp. So I'll be back in a second. Right, well, we've got the one cow back over from the swamp. It was pretty straightforward, it could be said, but I can't find another cow. And but I have remembered that there might be some over here in the central area, so I thought it'd give us an excuse to go back in and have a look. So I will weave my way through, just watching it, because it's still pretty dark in here. As we've not done anything with it. I'm not going to do anything with it right now, because I still want to keep it kind of fresh. But this is where we're going to build the stables, in this area here. And look what I've found. I found a cow! So, with a little ado, we're going to get you back in to make the other one. So, yeah, let's get you back. So I'll catch you back when we're near the tree farm. Right, we've now got 2 cows, and as you can see, we're up to 3 in fact, and this should, all being well, 4. Yes, we're beginning to make a cow farm, and that means that we've got a second source of food, which is really good. Now, as you can see over here, I've managed to get rid of the rest of the hill over this side, and also I've started to line the lake out, because I've taken all the water up. I'm trying to line it out. Looking to use, instead of the stone bricks as I was thinking to do initially, I thought I would use the diorite, obviously the polished version, to line the causeways, shall we say, the waterways That's it, not causeways, waterways. Yes, I do. I don't need to put the corners in, I suppose, but I do it for completeness, and then if there's any glitches, you don't normally see it. Then what I'll normally do is line it with some earth, and I'll put some water over the top of it, and then remove the earth once the water's in place, just to allow it to drop. Now, as this episode's getting on a bit now, which I can't believe how time's moving by, there was one thing I said at the beginning of this I was going to show you how to make, and that is the new fences. So what I've got is I've got some birchwood here, and I've also got some spruce wood, because I'm playing with the idea of using either or. So let's just grab 6 of those, and that's the formula basically. You now put 4 planks basically around the sticks, and that gives you those. So there you go. And so in here I've got some bricks, so let's just have a quick look and see before we call it at the end of the episode. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So my thoughts are, and I'll just realise what's happened there because one of them's gone blank. Let's see if I can get that picked up. There we go, so that's updated. And the other one would be this spruce. There you go. And then the thoughts are, if I just swap these alternatively over, top on it like that. These are the walls I normally build, so shouldn't be any surprise to those that have watched me a few times. Only thing, I really like the spruce because it's nice and rich colour, but I think it clashes a little bit with the trees, whereas this is less likely to. The reason for that is that the reason why I've gone for grey is to make it a formal tree farm. Yes, it's not the most efficient tree farm in the world, but I've gone for a formal version. It looks more than functionality. So what I'm thinking is that, and that's why the grey's there, sorry, was to kind of let the trees stand out. The birches less so, but the rest of them stand out. So if I put the spruce on, it might not stand out as well as the birch. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. But as I say, time is flying, and I think we're going to call it an episode, which surprises me as much as it does you. But what I'll do off camera is I will put up some fences in the meantime until I get your lovely feedback, and I will flood in our first area and just carry on working on the tree farm area. But what we will probably look to do in the next episode, but we'll see, is either go down and do spunking. So we'll go down and do some digging, and I might formalise the strip mining that we're going to do. So we'll give it some form behind the function there, and make it just look nice, because if you do it now, then it's nothing you have to go back to a little bit later date. You can get going with it. Or alternatively, we'll get stuck in on the stables. Now, that also means we might need to go do some fishing, because I believe if you're lucky on the old fishing, you can actually get a saddle, which is what we'll need for our horses. So either way, I'll have a little think, and then we'll get going on it. But obviously, if you guys want to leave me any suggestions, please do in the little suggestion box that's down there, or comments, constructive. But until next time, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, aliens and other such things, stay safe.